Hey guys, welcome back. So, more rain. I know I said that in the last couple of videos, but we're seriously getting a lot more rain. 4, 5, 6 days worth. I just had a surprise day of rain yesterday. Thankfully, I had picked a few tomatoes the day before that. But in this video, it's all about letting go and change. We can bring some excitement into the day by going to the garden center to start thinking about what can I overwinter this growing season coming up, fall into winter into spring. Now, some things won't do well, like heading type brassicas, but kale, collards, those will do really, really well for me all the way into spring and even into the next summer before they start to bolt. But before we can do that, we have to let go of summer. I know, it's sad. So we're going to let go of summer today. I'm going to be taking out some tomato plants, not so much in this video, but I'll show you what we're taking out. So out with the old, in with the new. Gonna have to top a few tomato plants because I do have a couple still producing really well. I do want those fruits, but anything that has a flower at this point, we're not gonna have time to get those to full maturity before our first frost. Wow, it feels like a sauna out here. I think it's 86 today. No sun. Well, kind of a hazy sun, I guess. And so hot and so humid. But this eggplant, that eggplant over there, they're both coming out. This tomato is going to get topped. So what we're going to do to speed up production of these fruits, there are a lot of fruits on here. A lot of fruits on here. And I still want the fruits, right? We are going to have to cut off these babies. It's so sad. So we're just going to top it anywhere there's a header growing like this. We'll be removing leaves we don't need that are diseased. And hopefully these fruits will have enough time to mature before our first frost, which, you know, that is in about, goodness, 6 weeks, maybe 4 if we're unlucky. This pepper, we're going to let him stay. He can stay. Take off any damaged leaves, though, that's draining energy, because we want to hurry up and ripen all these fruits. Let's move down here, because I know we can take out these tomatoes. Yep, both of these tomatoes are coming out. This pepper plant is coming out. Yep, he's got a worm in there. These can stay. These can stay until first frost. Because remember, I do overwinter my peppers, and some of these guys may be candidates. Especially the shorter ones work out really well for that. Now, this sweet banana grew kind of wild and lanky. I mean, I could cut him down and use him as an overwintered pepper as well. But I may not. I may not even overwinter this year. I may just refuse to do it. I do like to do that, but we do really want to move. And if there's a potential of having our house on the market come spring, it might not be good to have a bunch of peppers in my garage. We're going to take out these peppers on the green stalk. They have suffered, except for this one, because I think this is a jalapeno. I think. I had a bunch of mystery peppers this year on my green stalks. All of these tomatoes came out a long time ago. I do have some peas and beans growing on that back trellis. I know that seems like an odd combo, but it's an experiment that I'm trying out. And so far it looks pretty good. I got both growing together. I need to kind of train them to go up that trellis. Now the peas I planted here, someone dug up and ate every single one of them, which kind of made me mad. Oh, now these guys. These poblanos will stay because they look beautiful. Look at that dark, beautiful foliage. And pretty plentiful. They have plenty of time to continue developing right up until first frost. We will let these guys just continue to be happy right here. Taking up that space, that's okay, because I love poblano dishes. And I can process them, freeze them, and then make some yummy stuff in the winter. So those guys will absolutely stay. These kales are flushing back out. These are my spring seeded kales that had a lot of damage in the summer, but now they're recovering. And we've got our green pepper bed here. Most likely it's going to stay as well. My peppers seem to do late fall better than my tomatoes. For example, this guy, He will come out today as well. And then this bed, I'm thinking Brussels sprouts is what I'm thinking. We'll see if the garden center has any left. I do have a couple, a few starts, but they're so tiny. I really want to buy some that are much further along. See, I've got a lot of basil there too. I probably should process some of that. And then the tomato tunnel is kind of creepy. It looks Halloweenish, right? There is one plant, we'll go look closer, that is doing really well in this weather. I'm pretty sure it's the apricot zebra. It might be Eva purple though. Cherry tomatoes, we have kind of lost our way with them. I'm just not craving cherry tomatoes anymore, so they have kind of been splitting and rotting. But if I was a good gardener, I would come out here, I would pick these plants clean, and then I would remove all the cherry tomatoes. But that may not happen. I've also got beans growing up here. As you can see, that's kind of an experiment as well. I did plant pea seeds back there along that trellis, and every single one has been destroyed. Oh, there's one still alive right there. Yeah, every single one was eaten and or destroyed. So even though it's a wee bit late to do it, I may go ahead and seed some of these pea seeds in some trays, get them germinating, get them a few inches tall, and then plant them back there. I don't know if that'll help with whoever is eating nonstop, but it's worth a try. We've got some tomatoes to go pick here. This plant can definitely probably come out too. This pepper can come on out. I mean, I don't know, maybe at least the front one, because it's just producing really small fruits. I don't like the color of the plant. I've also got bush beans germinating in here, and then I've got collard babies down in there that I seeded. They need to be thinned. Some of them can get potted up and planted elsewhere, but primarily after first frost, this will be just a planter of collards. I gotta show you something, guys. I finally have a cantaloupe baby. It's tiny, it's small, it's gonna be just enough for me to eat, but I didn't think I was gonna get any this year, so I'm so happy to have that little cantaloupe. And then I have one more surprise over here. This chocolate beauty pepper I'll probably leave until after first frost too, because it is putting out a lot of little fruits. It's a pretty good plant. It's nice flavor. Cayenne will stay for a bit, but look at this. Look at this. I actually have a squash. It's so wonderful. Remember, I have a hard time growing squash here, so it's like a miracle that I have a squash growing. I mean, it's big enough I could eat it right now if I want, but I'm gonna let it grow a little bit more. Yeah, these peppers can just hang on till first frost, but this one's coming out. We'll plant something else there. This plant looks really rough. It's definitely coming out. We already saw that just a second ago. This pepper plant needs to come out. This one still looks half decent, to be honest. And it's got some fruits way up here into this trellis. Way up here. That is a big plant. This is a golden Marconi. Definitely needs to be a full sun plant. Some peppers do perfectly fine in low part sun, but this one I'm going to say in my notes definitely needs full sun. So we're going to pull its twin out because it looks rough. Let's go in the tomato tunnel. Ow. Oh, it is a mess. It is a total mess. I wish someone could come clean this up, that I wouldn't have to do it. But that's just part of it. Okay, so these are either apricot zebra or Eva purple. I'm not sure which. But they're actually starting to produce quite a bit. I guess they'd like the cool off. So I hate to pull it. But, well, I don't need to, because the peas didn't take off like they were supposed to. There's the one surviving pea plant. Poor thing. Well, there might be another one, or not. No. Just somebody digging over here, I guess. Radishes are coming in. I noticed I had a couple volunteer radishes that look like they might be ready. Looks like my peppers are starting to give me another round. They're not quite, well, some of them are ready. This one is definitely ready. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Even the poblano I thought the deer had destroyed is putting on some new fruits. It's definitely going to be a fall of poblanos for me. You can see the fruits are starting to get really ugly this time of year, but there's still something left to eat off of them, so I'm going to keep them. And there's lots of these hot banana peppers. They've been getting so big. These are not as big as I'd like, so I'm going to wait. There's another plant over here. It keeps falling down, though. Just picked this, I think, a week ago, and I made the most delicious recipe. I would definitely be sharing that as a short. It was so good. Guys, I'm going to put these in the house, and we need to get going and go get some of our fall starts at the garden center, so that's going to be so much fun. It was a long day of errands. I was not successful at all. I have some clips. Let's go look at those, and I'll voice over the disappointment of today. It's kind of sad. I have purchased starts at Southern States before, so we decided we would stop there. We also needed to give Tonto a bath, so it's kind of like a win-win. Got to looking around. Some prices seemed high. Some prices seemed okay, like the soil, but I didn't buy any. Looked at the pansies. There were so many beautiful flowers, so many pollinators actually flying around all of the plants. It was a very tempting array of beautiful blooms. But what I was really there for were the plant starts, the vegetable starts for fall. And I did pick out a few pansies and violas. You can see the ornamental kale here. And this is a limelight hydrangea that they trained up into a tree. Really, really, really love it so much. Finally, I got to looking at some of the starts they had outdoors with no shade protection. And I could see that some were starting to bolt, like these little lettuces. And also the kohlrabi right here, it was already starting to form the bulb, the fruity, it's not a fruit, but the vegetable part that you eat, the little bulb part. And to me, that was saying it was under too much stress, probably heat, because it has been pretty hot here recently. So I didn't buy any of those starts. I did go check out the clearance, and I was really tempted. 75% off, until I saw something that is very ominous. Let's see if you can tell what I spotted. It's kind of hard from the picture I'm getting ready to show you guys, but it was very ominous to me. There it is. Can you see it? This has rose rosette, and that is a very devastating disease that can spread to other roses. So I purchased nothing from the clearance section. I loved all of the cone flowers that they had, but I was being very conservative, not wanting to buy anything extra. I went into the shaded greenhouse area to look at the vegetable starts. This is where I bought some before in this section. But again, I was seeing signs of heat, probably heat related signs, that it would try to put a head out soon, like these cabbages, or that it was going to bolt really quickly. And that would be of no use to me to have a plant doing that. So I didn't buy any. I did look at the camellias. I may look a few up and go back and get those later. But all that I purchased, well, you'll see here in just a second. But look at this lime. This little lime had plant had produced an actual lime. I thought that was kind of cool. And this is all that I managed to come home with. Some pansies, which are adorable, right, for fall. And some viola. How perfect for Halloween, right? So pretty. Yes. No vegetables, though. Gonna have to go on a journey to try to find me some vegetable starts in the next few days, because it's getting really late in the season. All right, guys. Well, I hope you're having more success than I in the garden and with starting your fall garden. I will talk to you soon. Maybe in the next video we will find what we need.